Ashburn fans. Here's an Ashburn fan right now, hiding his face from the camera. We are here for one last game this weekend at the John F. Kennedy Recreation Center on the Feldman rink for a consolation game against the KV something or other. KV something with a V. Anybody remember? I meant to update the. It's hard for me to check it while I'm busy filming. I meant to update the scheduled stream. It's an interesting thing if people weren't aware necessarily. This particular tournament was broken up into two subgroups, a bracket and a B bracket. And so we were in the A bracket, which was supposed to be more challenging schedule. So in the round robin portion of the tournament, we only played other A teams. So there were 4 teams that were allegedly below our skill level that we never got a chance to play. Maybe we would have had better results if we played the B bracket. This other team that we're playing, we'll pan over and see KJ something or others. Actually, I'm just going to call them black, I guess. They were in that other bracket. They have a record of 2 losses and a tie, versus we ended up with 3 losses. But, so just trying to explain, I believe our schedule was, when we played the 2 toughest teams in the league, or not the league, these are not league games, 2 toughest teams in the tournament. Try. It looks like my camera is focusing on the safety net. I'm going to come down here for just a moment and see if I can get it to focus properly, and then possibly lock the focus. All right, that's better. And then I'll zoom back out so we get ready to start. We'll see how this goes. Will Mellon will be in net this evening. Let's see, I'm still not zoomed all the way out. So, regardless, this is a consolation game. We weren't following along. We will not advance to the quarterfinals and semifinals. We get to play one last game, and some of us will go home tonight, others will. All right, Kyle takes the drop. He's going to hand it off to Shane. Shane looks it into the zone where Jarrett picks it up, gets it right up to the paint, gets it knocked away by the defenseman there. Jarrett cross to Aiden, fires outside. Black will pick it up, passes it along. Aiden gets in his way and keeps him in. It's in. That's not an auspicious start to this team that I was just running down saying like, oh, you know, they're really not that good. Will is slapping at his pads like he's having trouble with, he's not satisfied with how his left leg pad is attached. Score is 0-1. 13 minutes and 36 seconds left. 24 seconds into the game, they put one in. Doesn't show that on the board, but that's just because we don't have anyone on the scoreboard to know what we're doing. Just like we don't have commentary. All right, number 14 Black to 18 Black. Cross to, I think, 9 Black. Winds up, fires wide of the net. Be picked up by Noah. Noah in the corner, chips it up to Jack. Jack out to the point. Number 5 House tries to send it, hits his own player. He takes a shot. It's going to come back out on the stick of Mason St. Ange. Mason doing some nice moves, gets it right up to the paint. Back door. Mason handed off to Jack Klein. Easy, like it was nothing. That is what it's supposed to look like. That is Mason, one of our fabulous defenseman. Just skating through the whole line, get it right up to the paint, saw the backdoor pass. Paul Allison takes face off. That'll tie us up 1-1. 13 minutes left to play. The scoreboard still does not show that score. All right, they just got past Miles, but Matt Johnson chipped it aside. Landon will pick up the loose puck. Looks for a pass. Finds Grayson, gets it past him. It'll probably end up being an icing call, which it is. Stop the clock, 12 minutes, 40 seconds. Paul takes face off. Puck gets jammed up and Grayson just takes it, hands it off to Landon. Landon fires, rebound on the stick of Grayson, chips at it a couple times. It's going to get knocked out. Matt Johnson stops at the blue line, pauses a bit to line him up so he wasn't shooting backhanded, and he's going to draw the offsides call. I am surprised that the scoreboard has not yet been fixed. I think we'd have plenty of time for them to fix it. It's still showing 0-1. I believe the correct score is 1-4. Kyle takes a face-off. It's going to come out to Black. Black defender kind of flubs it. Aiden coming in, slaps at the shot from the blue line. Kyle keeps it in play, hands off to Shane. Shane dumps it into the corner. Jarrett picks it up. Jarrett around back, gets it stolen from him. He's going to go back and chase it. Actually, that's Kyle tries to get it back. Jarrett fades back into his own position, into the corner. He's hitting the brakes, turning it around, keeps it going from his knees, scrambling. Shane comes in to help. They will get it away. And there's back behind the net. Shane did something, got it shooting out. Oh, out. Oh, beautiful pass from Jarrett to Kyle. Kyle got the shot off it. Looks like the goalie saved it. Here's Jarrett. Drop pass. Shane wasn't looking. There's a blind drop pass there. He just flipped it back behind him. Kyle tries to keep it going, gets shoved out into neutral ice. Shane chipped it back towards where Jarrett was waiting. 92 Black gets it in, tries to do a fancy move, but Kyle picks it up off the board to Shane. Shane hits the gas, takes it in, tries to skate it through, hand off to Will Schneider, who fires. Goalie saves it, and then will scrambles there to cover it. Covering it, stopping the clock at 11 minutes 08. Still confused by the scoreboard. Did one of those goals not count? Both times they centered it. Those looked like they should have counted. All right, Will Schneider out, intended for Noah, got it back behind him. Noah has to go chase it. Noah hits the gas, hits the brakes a little too hard, kind of spun himself out. Comes back out to neutralize. Jack Klein chips at it, gets it knocked away. Mason brings it in close, tries for some kind of sneak pass there. Will Schneider picks it up off the back of the net, brings it out, drop pass along the boards. Jack will pick it up from there. He gets tied up with the defense, can't do anything. Black has it behind their own net. They'll pass it out to 14. He whiffs it, giving Joey a chance to chip it away. It's going to be back behind the net. Jack Klein tries to take it away. Will Schneider helps out, swoops through, stealing the puck in the process. Off the boards, bounce pass back to Joey. Joey passes right in through the center. Noah fires, and the goalie is going to catch it and hold on to it. Nice screamed pass from Joey to Noah. That's quick moves from Noah. Beautiful play, if only Noah hadn't shot into the goalie's chest. Still, keep doing that. All right, can't fault that too much, except for the fact giving up. All right, Black passes it out. We got Miles and Matt. They have shot through off of Will's pad, passed out. Paul gets it through back into neutral ice, up to try to get up to Landon. Colin Eckler chases after it, can't get there in time. Black pass it up to 8. He pauses a beat under pressure from Paul Allison. Colin shoves some kid into the boards. giving Miles a chance to chip at it. Looks like Colin turning around, struggling to get a stick on that. Miles eventually chips it back around the other way. Matt Johnson. Ooh, hammered hard into the boards. Matt keeps his feet and will keep after it. 2-on-1, Matt fighting for it. Paul giving a little shove. They're getting it right out in the center, and it's going to go all the way out through the pack. Nobody touched the neutral zone. Landon races to get there and gets interfered with. Draws the interference call as he got shoved away from the puck. Number 8 will head to the box. I'm sorry, no, 15. 8's going to the bench. 15 from the box. Ashburn will end up with power play. Okay, so they finally fixed the scoreboard. It does say 1-1. I'm starting to get worried that I was completely insane. Minute 30 in the box. I think that's Shane Stewart taking the face off. Comes up with zone puck. Tries to hand it off to Kyle. Kyle's tangled up with the defenseman at the time. Hands it back out to Spencer. Spencer back to Kyle. Fancy stick work by Kyle. Cross to Paul. Paul along the boards to Aiden. Aiden, fancy stick work, struggling. I don't know if it was that fancy, but it was working hard. Paul chips it in. Shane fades back. Oh, brief, beautiful positioning. Spencer hands it back to Paul at the blue line. Spencer's just the right place at the right time. Aiden cross to Spencer. Oh, nice opportunity. He just like hammered it back door. Came through a little. He wasn't quite set up the way he. All right, Shane keeping the pressure on. Spencer, hard bounce off the goalie's pads into the corner. Shane hammers the defense. Puck squirts around to Aiden. Back to number 5. Shane's keeping the pressure. I think that's Shane. I left my glasses in the car, and it'll go all the way down. That'll be icing against whoever these people are. Black. Take the Black. Oh, that's a little Game of Thrones reference there. I was chatting and the parents in the parking lot when I probably should have been doing my research here. Joey takes face off. Noah, Landon, back to Noah. Noah around the official, out to Mason. Mason fires it in, bounces off somebody's pads, and 34 Black picks up the rebound. He's going to dump it all the way down. Mason will race, get there first. Back into it over to Landon. Landon hits the gas, gets it out into the neutral zone, through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. Hand off to Joey. Joey, quick pass, a quick shot, deflected by the goalie. Hand out to Noah at the point, back to Joey. Joey around to Will Schneider. Landon's waiting in the slot. It's going to come out to Mason. Mason, claws beat, fakes the kid out, but loses an edge as he goes down. Hands it back to Will in the corner. Will, under defensive pressure, is going to have to do something. Passes it across. Intended, I think, for Noah, but intercepted. Noah will be forced to skate it out into the neutral ice, and he will drive it back in. Fancy moves, nice stick work. Almost worked. He had 2 defenders to try to get through. A little too much pressure. Neutral ice. Mason's going to fade back. 18 looking for the pass. Shoots it wide behind the net. Noah takes it away from 19. Has to tangle up in the corner with 18. Jarrett Ireland, fresh off the bench, tries to take it out, loses an edge. Loose puck's going to come out to neutral ice where it was picked up by Landon Street. Shout out to Landon's grandma, Joyle. Who I'm told is a loyal fan, watches all the streams. All right, 5 Black, cross. Out to 18. Ooh, tripped there by 18. No whistle though. All right, they're finally going to call it. I say no whistle. That was probably deferred penalty. I was busy watching the puck, not the official's arm. 18 Black, head to the box like the sad criminal he is. That'll give us a minute 30 power play. We've got 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first period. The score is 1-1. Against this team, which I feel like we have been dominating, even if the scoreboard is showing a tie game. Hopefully I'm not saying that too early. Have fun out there, boys. This is a consolation game. It does not matter that much. All right. After scuffle in the drop, 8 is going to bring it, just rockets it from neutral ice over Will's head. Aiden backhands it around. Spencer will pick it up near side. Relatively clear ice. He got one offensive player trying to steal it from him. Hands up to Landon. Landon passes it back. I think intended for, I'm not sure who, but Shane took a little spin and shot it. Goalie held onto it and stopped the clock. 5 minutes 34 seconds. Scores 1-1. Schneider with the face-off. Joey chases the corner. Around to Jack. Jack looking for something. Hands it back to Joey. Joey out to, Mason. Across to Noah. Noah over to Jack. Jack back to Will in the corner where scuffle along the boards. It's going to get lofted out and all the way down. Will lets it go by, and it'll be icing. Five minutes, 2 seconds left in the first period. We still have 23 seconds left in a power play. Score is 1-1. Joey Greenland will line up for the face-off against number 19 Black. In the corner, Joey's still fighting for possession of it. Teammates hovering nearby, looking to see where they can help out. Black will send it rolling all the way down. That'll be icing again. 7 seconds left in the power play. Joey Greenland will face off. Hands it quick off to Jack, who tried to get a little backhanded shot in. Deflected wide. Mason. Back to Jack. Jack chips up off the stick. It'll bounce off the boards back to Mason's stick. Hands it up to Joey. Joey tries to put it in the slot. Mason tries to get it back. It's going to come out to neutral ice. 9 takes a moment too long to get oriented. We're going to get it back into the zone. A little high stick flick action there by 19 Black. Noah trying to play basketball here, like flicks it 3 times in the air off of the stick, gets it right up to the goal, then misses it. Tries to hand it off to Kyle, tries to hammer it in. I was almost surprised that little juggling act Noah did. They didn't call him for a high stick, but it worked out. Shane fires it in. Shane hit the gas, keeping it in play. Gets hit by number 9 Black, who's like giving him a look, like he was gonna like slash him. I mean, after the, it's like stay down. 22. Jarrett got it right in the slot. Kyle tries to spin it around, and they're gonna whistle something. I'm not sure who the penalty is on, but the ref's pointing at somebody. Looks like maybe 19 Black is heading towards the box. Ashburn may end up with another power play. I will apologize. Looks like we are dramatically overexposed. Let's try this. Paul Allison with the face-off. Comes back to Landon. Landon lets it bounce over his stick. Goes back to Matt. Around, out. Black's got it behind the net. Passes it out. Off the boards, up to 8. Matt races, and he's going to get there first. Showing a lot of energy and speed. Can't get out in front of it, though, and they're going to trap him along the boards. Matt chips it back behind the net. Grayson will get there. I'm sorry, that's Miles. Miles tries to send it out. Turned around by 5 Black. Hands it down to Paul. Paul off the boards, pass to himself. Hits the gas, takes it across the neutral zone. Landon was too far over the line. It looked like he was actually trying to get back, and he was like having trouble getting around the Black player. Either way, it's just offsides. Not that big of a deal. We got 51 seconds left in the power play. Score is still 1-1. Kyle takes the face off. It's going to come out to Spencer. Spencer hits the gas, skates it in. Drops it back to Shane. Shane. Cross to Aiden. Aiden into the corner. I think that's Jarrett. Around the boards, out to Spencer. Spencer, cross to Aiden again. So nice job moving it. This is like practice. Like somebody's got to take a shot. All right, that was Kyle to, I'm sorry, Shane to Jarrett. Over to Spencer. Spencer fires it into the slot. Got stopped. Shane couldn't get the rebound shot off. Aiden tries to stop at the center line. Spencer's going to race it down. Chips it around to Jarrett. Jarrett chips it up to Aiden. Aiden, nice crisp pass to Spencer. Spencer hands it off. What? Really? I don't know about that. It looked to me like Spencer skated it across the line. He was the first one across. I'm not sure he touched it after it crossed the line. He was clearly in control of it. But then he did a drop pass to... So by the time Shane touched the puck, Spencer was already across. That seems sketchy. I don't know. The rest know the rules better than me. All right, Noah in the corner. Hand off back to Mason. Mason gets chipped off his stick. Will picks it up. Finds the pass to Jack. It's clear ice between him and Jack. One defender. Jack fires it off the goalie's blocker. Jack will pick up the rebound. Backhands it over to Joey. Joey drops it back to Will. Will out to Mason. Around the boards to Joey behind the net. Joey gets tangled up. Black player loses his stick. Black's going to come up with possession of it. I think that was, oh, Jack intercepts it at the blue line. Hands it back to Joey. We're going to try this one again. Hammers the goalie inside the head. Loose puck picked up, I think, by Will. Will behind the net. Joey has to chase it. We got multiple players, and they're going to rock it along the boards. It's going to go all the way down. That'll draw the icing call. Stop the clock. 44.7 seconds left to go. I was going to do stand-up comedy in the Marianas Trench, but there's just too much pressure. My friend David had his ID stolen last week. Now he just goes by Dave. Good. All right, Landon behind the net, trying to do something. Looking under pressure, tries to poke it back out. Can't do much. Tried a couple things, didn't work. Black came up with possession. They're going to pass it through and then miss the connection, giving Matt Johnson a chance to pass it up to Landon. Landon would try to do his Landon magic. He got it up through neutralized, but then got it chipped away. Grayson keeps it in play briefly. 22 Black to 10 to 8, back to 10. Tries to wind up. Got the shot off. Easy save by Will. At least he made it look easy. And time runs out in the first period. Finishing that first period, despite a moderately dominating performance by Ashburn, we're still showing even scores, 1-1 on the scoreboard. I may attempt to grab my tablet here, see if I can figure out who are we playing? This might be hard to do. We're gonna be juggling. Nice. Maybe I'll just sit down. You know, I do keep the phone on a gimbal, so I can with a little tiny tripod on the bottom, so I can set it down. I always forget that I have that capability. I mean, these periods are usually so short it doesn't matter. Do you remember the name of the other team?
This team here?
Yeah, the team we're playing. I knew on the ride over here, and then I forgot. Well, by the time I figure it out, they'll be playing again. KV Rebels. KV Rebels?
KV Rebels.
Okay, so the KV Rebels.
Yeah.
So it is. All right, the Rebels. The KV Rebels. Anybody know where KV is from? All right. Either way, we are starting the second period, and Jared chips it up to Shane. Tries to hand it back to Kyle. 13 black, pass it to 92. Spencer chips it away. They're going to pass it out. It'll be intercepted by Jarrett. Kensignton Valley. Kensignton Valley. All right, Spencer fires it in. Goalie's out of position, manages to get the save. Dives for it. Scrambles back to his feet. Puck comes around. Shane along the boards. Looking like he got hurt or something. Struggling. Jarrett. Out to Aiden. Aiden. Back to Jarrett. Did not fake out that player. Was putting pressure on him. I think that was Shane who fired it hard. It's going to bounce off the boards all the way out to neutral ice. Spencer tries to connect the pass to Shane. 34 black. The Rebels. Steals it from him. All right. Behind Will's net, Spencer fighting. Looks like Kyle, I think, got it away. Pokes it along. Shane hits the gas. He's going to pick up the puck. Has Will to help him. Will backdoors, and it's not in. How did he not make that one? Iced by Kensignton Valley. That was a beautiful setup between Shane and Will. Goalie seemed out of, I don't know how the goalie saved that one. That's, give credit to the Kensignton Valley goalie. I thought that was a perfect setup where, all right, Joey Greenland taking the face off. Noah chips it in back to Will Schneider. Jack off the boards, past Will. Noah coming in from the opposite direction. Kensignton takes it away. 22. Joey chips it away, keeps it going. They're going to pass it back out though. Up to number 9, Judd. Shoot. Will stopped it. Looking like he was hesitating, like he didn't know whether he should dive to cover it. Defense took the decision away. And here we go. Joey in the corner. Cross out to Landon from Landon Street, putting a point on the board. Looking to see who gave him the assist. I think it looks like it's a 5. That was Will Schneider. That makes sense. All right. Score 2-1. 11 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second period. I would recap what I just saw, except I've already forgotten it. So it's a strange phenomenon when I'm busy running my mouth. Additional shout out to Marissa Robinson. I imagine she's watching. I'm not seeing any comments. I wonder if I have this turned off. No, they were turned on. Paul Allison takes a drop. 92 comes up with it. Can't quite get past Miles, so he ends up dumping it into the corner. Let's pick up his own loose puck. Out to 17. Winds up. Bounces off Grayson's skate. And we're up in the safety net. Stopping the clock with 11 minutes, 29 seconds left to go. Score is 2-1. Ashburn's winning this one. Let's see if they can find a way to screw it up. Oh, that's not nice. Don't say that. All right, face-off taken by Paul Allison. It's going to end up going all the way down. Chased by Grayson. Grayson and I think Landon both chase it. Landon off the boards, back to Grayson. A little bit of a blind pass, but scuffle. It's between Grayson's feet. He's protecting it pretty well. Landon tries to poke it out. It's a squirt out. Grayson comes up with possession of it. Hands it back to Landon, into the slot. Paul tries to chip it in. Deflected by one of the defensemen. Landon fighting for it. Paul is going to come up with possession. Skates it out. Tries to sneak it past the number 92. Does not work. He was trying to get it over to Matt Johnson. Cross and scuffle there. Chipped in the corner. I think that's Paul fighting. No, yep, Paul. Close in shot by 10. Deflected. 17 hammered it into the groin of Grayson Cantarella. It'll be the end of that legacy. Close in shot, saved by the goalie. I think that was Schneider chasing it in. I'm sorry, no, that was Landon. I couldn't see the jersey number. All right, Aiden picks it up, neutral ice. Pass intended for Jarrett. Goes past him. Jarrett will chase it down. Gets there first. Shoulders the kid out of the way. Gets that possession back. Fakes out multiple Kensignton Valley players. Spencer fires it in. Pops off the goalie's stick. Comes down the corner where Shane Stewart will see if he can do as well as Jarrett. Jarrett steals it back again. Hands it off to Spencer again. Spencer shoots. This time it's wide of the net. Aiden off the boards up to Kyle. Kyle cross to Spencer. Spencer has to pause a beat to try to get lined up. Ends up just passing it to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to sneak it into the slot. Defense says no. Shane tries to do a little spin move and get a shot. Snapped down by Aiden at the blue line. And there's some kind of scuffle, lots of whistling there. A lot of shoving. I think it has Kyle just shoved the goalie after the play. But refs are looking at number 8 from Kensignton Valley like he did something wrong. Nobody's heading to the box for that, whatever was happening. Officials are talking to the goalie. At least nobody's heading to the box yet, I should say. There's a lot of discussion going on. Still have not seen. Zoom back out here. All right, face-off taken by Joey on our side. Colin in the corner keeps the defense tied up. They're going to try to pass it out. Successfully get it up to the blue line, but Jack keeps it from going anywhere. It does pop up into out of play. Stopping the clock. 9 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second period. We're still up 2-1. Luke does his job as the backup goalie and fetches the loose puck and sends it back. Glad he's good for something. Got a chance to touch the puck in the screen. All right, Joey takes face off, hands it back to Aiden. Aiden cross to Mason. Mason back to I'm sorry, that's Noah, not Aiden. Edit whatever I just said. Replace Aiden with Noah. All right, rocked around the boards. Stopped by Joey. Hand off. I think that's Colin. Out to Mason. Back to Colin. Is that Colin? Yeah, that's Colin. Noah gives it a little kick. Hand off to Jack. I really wish I'd brought my glasses. Mason. A little diving heel knee. Shot there. Wide of the net. Joey loses it. 13. Trying to bring it around under intense pressure by Joey. Colin was there a moment ago. Mason swipes it, looking for a pass into the slot. Hands it to Jack. Jack took a shot, got deflected by the D. Somebody tries for a long pass. No one's going to be there to take it away from him. 18 Black has to try to. Mace, in fact, successfully fished it out from between Noah's feet. But Noah tied up enough time, giving Mason some chance to help out. Noah back along the boards. 5 Black almost flubs it, but keeps it in play. Mason behind the net will find the pass around to Jack. Jack gets hammered, but loose puck is picked up by Noah. Noah finds the pass up to Paul. And, oh, they're going to call offsides on Colin. I mean, Colin was like an inch in front of Paul. I don't buy it. Paul took the puck across the line well before Colin does. Before Colin's feet left the blue line. I call shenanigans. All right, Landon took the face-off. Kensington Valley comes up with possession. They're going to try to pass it out, but Matt Johnson will take it, fighting hard. All right, 8 shoots it around. Try to play by Will. Miles. Landon along the boards, gets it knocked away by 77. Matt, hard, hits the gas, gets there, tries to hand it up along the boards to Grayson. Again, 8 black out to 77. He's going to send it way wider than net, I guess in front of us, through the slot. Miles tries to send it out. Shot off of the chest pads, and then stick save knocked aside by Will Miller. They're going to pass it into the slot again. 8 try to get a shot off. Matt Johnson hustles, gets there. He's going to flick it out, stops the blue line. This time he's going to send it the opposite direction. He'll get it out to Landon. Landon can't establish possession before it gets knocked away. Kensington Valley does a nice job passing it around. But we'll get serious once they bring it into our zone. That's Kyle, fresh off the bench, I believe. Around the boards to Landon. Landon finding the pass up to Grayson. Landon has to pause a beat while his teammates get out of clear the zone before sending it back in. 10 having to struggle mightily with Jarrett. Loses the puck. 13 picks it up for him though. Shot over Will's head. 92. Shane up to Jarrett. Jarrett's got clear ice between him, but he's going to get wiped out from behind. And there's going to be a holding call on that one. Is that going to be? This looks like it could be penalty shot. Yeah, I think it is. Let's see what he's got. Sure. Nice! It's in. Nice job, Jared. Goalie's just lying there, feeling bad about himself, questioning his life choices. Nice job. Penalty shot by Jared Ireland. Before the end of the season, I want to get a soundboard and get some theme music for the different players. All right, Kyle takes the face off, hands it back to Spencer. Spencer up to Aiden. Aiden up to Ireland. Superstar penalty shot, Jarrett Ireland. Out to Spencer. Spencer back to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to do something, gets chipped up a couple times by the D. 13 black will skate it out, up to 92, with Aiden chipping it away, knocks him into the corner. Hammers into the boards, giving, I think first it was Kyle, but that's actually Shane chasing it out into the neutral ice. There's a whistle on that one. Not sure for what. Maybe it went back and forth over the line. Is that like Austin? I mean, I didn't see it go back and forth over the line. We got 4 minutes and 59 seconds left. Score is 3-1. Ashburn's up. Joey took the face off. It's going to come around to 17. Out to 18. 9 tries to get a shot, deflected by the D. Not sure who. Noah put the pressure on. They're going to get out in the slot. It's going to pop up again. Glove down by Mason. Mason around the boards to Colin. Colin sends it back the other way. That'll give Noah a chance. He takes it back behind the net again. Again up to, I think, to Colin. Ooh, quick shot stolen away. Pad saved by Will, and then I think knocked aside into the corner by Mason. Off the boards up. Shot, hits somebody. Joey fighting to get possession from 34. He gets a little shove from behind by Colin. Shot. Knocked aside by Will, I think. I don't know. So quick I took my eyes off it. All right, long pass up to Will. He stops at the blue line, headed up to Joey. Joey gives it back to him. Cannot get the shot off. He's going to pick up a loose puck along the boards. Gets hammered by 14. 14 comes with possession. He'll pass it up to 34. 34 cannot receive a pass, so that'll give Noah a chance to try to chip it out. He gets it along the boards. 13 will stop it there. Joey sneak up behind him. 13 still struggling to get something going. Deflected by Noah along the boards. Now it's Grayson holding the player, trying to figure out how to get his foot or stick on that puck. This puck comes out. I think that was Noah chipped it out into neutral ice. It's spinning like an Euler disc. That's a little physics thing. All right, Colin heads to the bench. We got a line change going on. Mason, pressure, speed. Grayson hands it across, intended for fall, doesn't get there. Stolen by 22 Black. He's going to hit the gas, have his stick lifted by Mason. Shot by 8 over the Will's head. Chipped away by Mason into the side. All right, loose puck along the board. Paul fired in from the blue line. 22. Nice center to 8. Saved by Will, and no goal. It went in after the whistle. Will covered it. Whistle blew. Will officials telling the angry parent to take it or leave it. This guy's being ejected. Like the grumble plus that he is. All right, Landon picking up the loose puck off the bounce. Loses the stick. He's mad. He's looking at the official like, you're not going to call something for that? All right. That's Miles around the boards. Paul in the corner. Tries to get it in center. Landon's got a stick back. High angle shot. Deflected behind the net. That's Paul. Brent tries to bring it around. There's a scuffle, and they're going to call it in. That was so tight action around the net that I had trouble seeing exactly what happened there, but it's a 4th point on the board for Ashburn. Kyle Tinscher will take the face-off. 13 Black comes up with it, and he's going to skate it in. Gets stolen by Kyle. Chips it up to Jarrett. Jarrett gets it across the line. Gets it knocked away from him, but he's struggling to get it back. 14 Black is, and then now there's 2 on 14 and 13 Black both. Jarrett hold them both off. Shane comes in to help. Jarrett will get it away. Through the paint, Kyle could not get the shot off. Kyle's got it in the corner, around to Shane. Shane tries to, I don't know what he was trying to do. It looked like he tried to chip it over the net. All right, Kyle struggling to get there. From one side with Shane on the other. Scuffle, goalie covered it, stopping the clock. 1:20 left to go in the second period. We're up 4-1. All right. Kensignton Valley passed it up, bounced it off Mason's skate, goes all the way down. Noah hammered in the boards. Probably a little fired up about that. They're going to move it out, looking for something. Backhands it towards the goalie. Easy save. Well, not an easy save by Will. He got there though. Pass up, past Jack. That would have been a nice pass, except he wasn't looking in the right place. Saw it a moment too late. All right, Will in the corner. Back out to Jack. Jack fires. Goalie's going to hold on to it. Stopping the clock. 45.3 seconds. Nice. Nice play. Nice goaltending. Paul with face-off. Oh, scuffle. Paul falls down. I think that's 18 black. Noah tries to hammer him to the boards, but he just keeps going. Actually loses the punishment process, giving Landon a chance to get it away. Gets it out into neutral ice. They're going to have to drop it while they get clear. Nice job passing by Kensignton Valley. Sometimes I wish we could pass that well. Landon almost loses his helmet, it looked like. Got it back on. Around the boards to Grayson. And there's a scuffle with Landon and Paul. Like 2-on-1 fight. The kid's throwing his hands up. But I don't know what happened there. I was busy watching Grayson with the puck, not what happened back behind. Landon is in the box. Noah also joining him in the box. I may have said that it was Paul. Maybe it wasn't. The officials are still discussing what's going to happen. So there may be a penalty on the other side too. I don't know what's going to happen yet. Take this moment to again dedicate today's broadcast to the late Dr. Brian Jack, my friend and former co-worker, director of the Programming and Physical Economics Division, who died 20 years ago today on Flight 77 as terrorists flew the airliner he was on into his own office building, which maybe puts a little perspective on this. The drama of a fight on a hockey rink. Still intense discussions with the officials and the scorekeeper. And the officials and the other officials. We got 6.9 seconds left in the period. Score's 4-1. Promotional consideration provided by the Interstate Highway System. The Interstate Highway System, it gets you where you're going. Also, did you know the Interstate Highway System was designed with national defense in mind, and that there is minimum requirements for stretches of highway big enough to land a B-52 bomber on? That is part of the engineering specifications for the Eisenhower Interstate Highway System. In emergencies, we can land a B-52 on the highway, and that there are certain minimums for how many stretches of highway can be used as runways. May we never need them. Oh. Broadcasting support this weekend provided by Wool Socks. Wool Socks, sometimes they just haven't been enough. I was nearly having frostbite in my pinky toe after this morning's game. I've got fresh Wool Socks on now. Actually doesn't feel nearly as cold as it did. It was quite chilly this morning. Maybe I got better socks. We are still stalling here. I took a free course on money management online. It was the best $5,000 I ever spent. I just went on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. I tell you what, never again. This game is incomparable. Yeah, it's incomparable. Speaking of the temperature, I like measuring temperatures, but only to a certain degree. All right, we are lining up here, and we have got Ashburn. Looks like both teams have 5 players on the ice, and 2 players in the box from each team. So we've got I think that means offsetting 2 and 10s, maybe. I don't know. There was Tanya was nice enough to send me a link to the updated rules for USA Hockey, which I have absolutely failed to read and analyze. I appreciate the effort, Tanya. I will read them. Honest to God. All right, face-off taken. I think that was Kyle. Mason flicks it up in the safety net, stopping the clock. 1.7 seconds left to go in the second period. And after all this delay, I think, just run it. But, okay, fine. They take a quick shot. Deflected by Will Millen's stick. And the clock runs out on the second period. We will start this one back up after a brief intermission. After the previous brief intermission, I will take this moment to sit down, rest my feet for a moment. I was talking to my friend Jay the other day, and I told him, you are such a good friend that if we were on a sinking ship together and there was only one life jacket, I would miss you so much, and I would talk about you fondly to everyone who asked. My mother-in-law deserves to be treated with respect, just like a real human being. All right, let's go back on our feet. We're going to get started on third period. It's been a long weekend, and it suddenly felt like a long game. We had to have a major philosophical discussion in the middle of it. Kyle Tincher with face-off. Kensignton Valley would come up with possession hard off the boards, intercepted by Kyle Tincher. He's going to hit the gas, drive it into the corner. Handoff to Jared Ireland. Jarrett chips at it. Kyle chases a little bit. Shane pokes it away. Shane will pick it up in the corner. Drive it behind the net. Bring it out. Looking for a pass. Tries to get across. Gets intercepted, but then Spencer steals it back for him. And we're going to do this one again. Behind the net. Kyle around. Shane stops at the line. Jarrett behind the net. Looking for something. Tries to sneak it out. Nothing doing by the defense. He's going to get it up to the corner. Out off the tip of Spencer's skate. Aiden will pound it in. Bounces off the post. We hear that ding. No goal. Still going. We'll try this one again. Nice slap shot by Aiden. Didn't work, but all right. Aiden from behind tries to steal it away. He'll send it around the boards. It'll be picked up by Jarrett. 34, tries to send it. It's going to get out. Spencer from behind. Keeps the pressure on, gets it away from him. Where is it? Will's covering it. That's where it is. Will covered it. I lost track of the puck for a second there. But they got it into the paint. Will stopped it covered. 12 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third period. We're up 4-3. I'm sorry, 4-1. Up by 3 points. 4-1. Third period. Mouth talking. Speak hard. All right. Joey took the pace off. Hand off to Matt. Matt around to Miles. Miles up along the boards. Pass Schneider. Joey's got it. Fires it. Hits the post and goes off. Into the safety net, stopping the clock. 12:21. Reminds me of an album by Rush. 12:21 left in the third period. Joey with face off. It's going to come around to number 5. Poked up by Jack. It's going to come out. Bounces off the skate of Matt Johnson. Back into play, drawing an offsides call. I mean, literally, like, as he was skating out, the puck came out and bounced off the back of his skate. And back into the offensive zone. Joey with face off. Jack tries to snipe it out. It's going to come back to Jack. Number 5 block in the corner. Cross to 70-something, 77. Not our 77, their 77. Miles. That is Miles. Chips it up along. Joey picks it up at the blue line. Into the zone. Over to Jack. Jack into the paint where Joey backdoors it, putting a 5th point on the board. Backdoor. Goalie's looking upset, but like, ain't your fault the back door's open. Like, you don't have a D there to help you. Nothing the goalie can do about that one. Not your fault, buddy. His teammates are coming around to give him some consolation, but that one was not his fault. You know, goalie's got to face the puck, and if it snaps to the back door, you can't shift faster than that puck moves. All right, Paul taking the face off, chases the puck into the offensive zone. Grayson shoving number 9 away. Puck squirts out. Noah will pick it up in neutral ice. Just keep his shoulder out, keeping that puck away. 19 picks up this puck that Landon couldn't quite get solid possession on. Paul chases it down. It's going to come up, rolls along the top of the glass. Safety net knocks it back in. Stopping the clock. 11 minutes, 24 seconds left. Paul Allison takes the face off again. Chips it out. Grayson's going to maybe have a chance. He pokes at it. 15 black. Out to 9, I think. Back to Grayson. He's going to chip it in. I think that's Paul. Drives it up close to the net. Loose puck out in the slot. Picked up by 18. He gets like clobbered from behind. Paul's going to the box for that one. Yeah, he's Paul's pointing at something. I don't know what he's pointing at, but they're calling that one a trip. We will have a minute 30 penalty kill as Paul thinks about his crimes. Kyle takes the face off. Ka-chow. All right, number 4 shoots wide of the net. 92, looking behind him. Have to worry about Spencer. Spencer's not engaging because of the man advantage. So just pass it out. All right, 77, back to 92. Shoots, deflected off Spencer's stick way over to the other side. Around behind the net. Aiden engages, takes it away, hands it up to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to successfully chips it out. It's going to go all the way down. Kyle races to get there. He will get there first. No offsides call for that one. Or icing call. Pass out 77. Hits Schneider's skate and back into the offensive zone. 14's got it, chased by Kyle. He'll find the pass to 77. They're going to try this again. Again, this is the pass to 13. Aiden turns it around. Up past Kyle. Will reaches, can't do anything. 92. Shifts it in a different direction. I think that was Spencer, maybe Aiden. I can't see actually who hit it. Schneider behind the net, hits the brakes, spins out two defenders, keeps it, drops it behind him. Doesn't have a lot of help out there. We are still in a penalty kill. Joey, this is the Will and Joey show as our defense is hanging back, which makes sense because if they're when Kensington Valley gets it, they'll just send it iced out. All right, but Joey and all right, we are back to full strength. Jack Klein joins the fray. Will and Joey along the boards, trying to get that puck loose. It's going to come out. Kensington's got it in front of their own net. Pauses, looking for that long pass. They're going to find 92. It's going to bounce off his stick, though. And Miles will hand it up to Jack. Jack along the boards here, struggling, trying to get possession. Joey chips it out. 92 fires. And it was trapped in Will's pad somewhere. Drawing the whistle, stopping the clock, 9 minutes and 2 seconds. The official is talking with Will about where was it trapped or something. I can't hear the whole conversation. Will's pointing at his pad. All right, quick shot, saved there by Will Mellon. Pass up to Landon Street, got tripped. No whistle. 22, cross to 8 off the boards. Miles will get there about the same time. Grayson picks up the puck, rockets it around. Bouncing past Matt, 22 Black. Hand off to 10. Pretty good stick handling of this kid. Out. Teammate 5 misses the reception, receives it, but past the blue line. Landon keeping the pressure on. Steals it away from him, hits the gas, brings it in. High angle shot, backhand off the stick. Paul tries to get the rebound, also stopped by the goalie. Landon trapped along the boards. Paul fishes it out. Hits the brakes, kind of gets everybody leaning on him. Loose puck. Mason fires it from the blue line, wide of the net. I think that was Paul just tried to hammer somebody a little through one of our defenders' legs. Saved by Will Mellon. All right. Paul brings it along the boards, hands up to Landon. Landon whips it, gets it again, and this time sinks it. That'll put a 6-point on the board. Landon literally swiped at it, just completely missed the puck, but had time to try a second time and found the hole. Probably through the, actually, that might have been a brilliant move. The goalie was so disoriented by that first shot that didn't come that wasn't ready for the second one that rattled the net behind him. 6-1, 7 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third period. Collin chases it into the offensive zone. It's going to come back. Spencer trying to navigate around the official. Up to Jarrett. Jarrett drops it to Shane. Shane fires it. Loose puck. I think that was Shane. Another shot. Maybe a little assist from Jarrett. Out to Aiden. Spencer into the paint. Shane misses it. Spencer shots it behind him to Jarrett. Wow, I'm sorry. I got to worry about camera angles more. I'm busy running my mouth. Out. Aiden reaches for it. Can't quite get there. High angle shot, and it's in. Will, I think he meant to lean and freeze himself up against the net, and the net came off. He's annoyed about it. Official allowed the goal. And they're going to put it back on. Will's talking with the official. They're not going to go back and call it back, but he was trying to freeze himself up in the net, and the net came off. At least that's what I think happened. All right, Joey takes the drop. We're still up 4 points, 2-6, 6-2. Will Schneider chips it in to the offensive zone. It's going to get immediately sent back into our defensive zone. Miles along the boards tries to get it back to Will. It bounces past him. 15 Black, pursued by Joey, drops it back to Will Schneider. Nice drop pass to your opponent. All right, 13, chased by Joey. Pass over to 5. 5 back to, I don't know, 8, something. Somebody over. 16, I think. I don't know. 34. Along the boards, dumps it. Matt Johnson will chase it and pick it up. Matt around to Will Schneider. Joey tries to do a little high-speed reception there as he goes by. Matt over to Mason. No, that's Miles. Miles hits the gas, drives it through the neutral zone, brings it around into the slot. Will Schneider tries for that close-up shot, can't get it past the goalie. Jack tries to do something, gets hammered into the boards. Kensington Valley off the boards, cross right in front of us. 13 has it brought back. Schneider keeps the pressure on. They're going to pass. We're changing out players. Noah hits the gas as we're going to finish that line change. Nice moves by Noah. Nice stick handling, brings it right in. The backhand shot didn't work, but almost kept people distracted while we finished the line change. All right, out to Noah. Noah kicks it, keeps it in play, and it's back and forth across the line. But we've got possession. Paul across to Mason. Mason back to Paul. Paul chops it up. I don't know who he was intending to get it to. Grayson drives it, trying to get it good, solid control, gets in kind of the wrong direction, but 10 to 8, they're going to bring it across the line, tries to pass, intercepted by Grayson. Nice pass up to Landon. Landon moves it in, across to Grayson. Grayson shoves him out of the way, gets that puck down. That's back and forth, spreading us out. Shot, Will saves it. Thought he had it because he didn't try to reset. All right, Shane Sewick drives it in. Nice moves. Tangled up with a kid's stick dropped. Both the players dropping their stick. And there's a whistle stopping the clock with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. We're still up 6 to 2. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. If you're ever surprised by how old you look in the mirror, just try shaving off your eyebrows and you won't look surprised anymore. Kyle takes the face-off. Loose puck picked up by Shane. Cross back to Jarrett, I think. Actually, maybe it was Aiden. Yeah, it was Aiden. The numbers look similar from a distance. I think that was Kyle out back to Colin. Across to Spencer, back to Aiden. Aiden pausing a beat right through the center. Nobody get a shot off. Colin tried hard, mightily to pick it back up. Sewick fighting it all the way down. Off the boards, up past Colin to Kyle. Kyle hand off to Aiden. They both race across the line. Aiden, nice moves, passing to himself. Cross, right into the paint, knocked aside by the goalie. Shane skates it behind the net. Got some speed. Spin move, sends it around the boards, back into the corner. Kyle picks it up from behind the net. Out to Colin. Colin across to Spencer. Spencer chips it over to Aiden. Aiden fires. We are, I neglected to say, I think we are, we've got 17 seconds left in a power play. 22 black is in the box. That's why they're doing such a nice job moving it, I guess. Looks like the goalie is fussing with his equipment. The other team. He's on his knees, helmet off. So I'm not sure if he got hurt or if he's examining his pads. Coach is coming out, so maybe he got hurt. I'm looking over at their bench. I don't see a backup goalie. If they wanted to pull him, I'm not sure they got anybody else to put out. Putting his helmet back on, so. We got 2 minutes, 52 seconds left. in regulation play. And let's be honest, we're not. All there is regulation play, and there ain't doing no overtime here. Both because it ain't going to go to a tie, and because even if it did, they would just call it a tie and we'd all go home. Face-off taken by Joey. Kensignton Valley came up with it. Matt Johnson chips it back to Will. Joey hands it back to Will. Back up to Matt. Matt back to Will. Off the boards. Joey will pick it up behind the net. Tries to figure out how to center it. Looking for a hole. Gets it right into the paint. Goalie's going to fall on it, cover it. Stop the clock. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left. And I think they're back to full strength. After the game, I'd like to offer safe travels to everyone who is driving or flying home. All right, that's a quick drop by Joey, and I think that was Will Schneider got a quick shot off, did not work. Miles pick it up around the boards, up off Will's stick, back to Joey. Joey long to Jack. Jack loses the puck, has to skate back out of the zone. Joey pauses the beat, drives it back in. Hand up to Will. Will, quick shot. Goalie holds on to it. Stopping the clock. 2 minutes and 1 second left to go. With the microphone so close to my neck, I wonder if you can hear my neck cracking. Paul Allison on face off. If you listen closely, you can probably hear his noise. Oh! Pass from Mason, intercepted, and breakaway by 8 Black. Will gets faked out on the breakaway. Nobody could catch him. That'll put a third point on the board for Kensignton Valley, narrowing the score 6-3. Got a minute 53 left to play. Kyle with face-off. Shane picks up the loose puck. It's bouncing. He'll backhand it along the boards. Kensignton Valley is going to try to send it out. Doesn't get very far. Gets turned around. Jarrett. Oh, it does get flicked long though. Past Aiden. Spencer races. Number 8, who just got that breakaway, thinks he wants to do something. They come back out and neutralize Shane. And Jarrett couldn't keep control of it, but they did get into the zone. Back out to neutralize Aiden. Back to Spencer. Back up to Jarrett. Shot. Goalie's gonna hold on to it. Right into his glove. Minute 12 seconds left. This morning my pinky toe got numb. Now how about my big toe? Maybe it's cold in here after all. I mean, there is a giant block of ice. Paul takes face off. Fished out by Grayson. Got a quick shot off. The goalie stopped it. Minute 8 seconds left. Paul with face off again. Again, puck's trapped in between the sticks. This time it's going to come out to Mason. Mason chips it along the boards. Grayson tries to steal it, gets tangled up with the defense, keeps it going, and that's Landon, I think. Yep, it's Landon. Landon tries to get it back. Scuffling. It's going to come out. Cross to 18. Tries to get around Noah. Gets a little bit tripped up, and there's a scuffle. Paul picks up the loose puck. It was a nice near breakaway, but Noah disrupted him just enough to keep him from doing anything. Noah backhands it out of play, stopping the clock with 29.3 seconds left to go. Wasn't the most beautiful defensive play, but it worked. Good job, Noah. Way to be in the right place at the right time. All right, Joey will take the face-off. Puck shot around the boards by Kensignton Valley. Matt Johnson get there about the same time Jack, and so we got Jack, Joey, and Matt all tangling with 2 players. Looks like briefly Joey got it out, but Jack's going to the one come up with possession. Tries to get it to Joey, intercepted by 5 black. That gets tipped by Jack, and Will Schneider takes the loose puck into the zone. Looking for something, not much time left. Jack backhands it, deflected by the defense, and time runs out. We will finish this one with a 3-point victory, 6-3 over Kensington Valley Rebels. Kensington Valley will go home with a (0, 4, and 1 record, I believe. Is that right? No. 0, 3, and 1 record. It's been fun being your broadcaster for this game. Like all games, I will be trying to do this all season. We'll be back home games and local games next weekend. That's the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if that means anything to you. Mostly subscribing if it helps you. Remember, I do this, it's the best effort. If I can't get a stream going or there's bad bandwidth, that's, you get what you get. Also, sometimes, there haven't been any music this year, but we do get copyright strikes. Usually if there's music, the video will not be available after the game. That's sometimes been an issue. So, don't forget to be awesome, and don't do anything I would enjoy. We will see you next weekend, or perhaps at the practice on Tuesday if you happen to be there. And you are all welcome. Have a great Ashburn day.